Well, it has been way too long since the last video. After seeing the channel do super well and get some great growth from the Northumbrian race video and then also the video with my dad and a 100 subscriber special, I've came completely off the boil and stopped making content. And I'm really sorry for that, but it's now race week. We've got the Aberfeldy middle distance triathlon coming up and it's time to get back to it. Let's go. So yes guys, hello and welcome back to the Adam Templeton Triathlete YouTube channel. Apologies, I know it has been way too long a break since the previous video. Pretty much, yeah, like nearly 4 weeks. Even though I've had all this spare time, but we're back at it again. As you've just heard, it's race week and it's the big one. Aberfeldy middle distance triathlon taking place in just under a week's time. And this one, why is it the big one? It's because it's the Scottish National Championships. So you best believe I'll be bringing my A game to this one. After the last sort of bigger session yesterday for this lead in into the race, I've got an easy day on the cards. Starting off this morning with a 90-minute spin on Zwift. Nothing too strenuous, just keeping it nice and easy. Starting probably 20 minutes later than what I should have been, but here we are. Then after this, get a quick shower and head off to the pool. Keeping it probably more steady. Like I've said a million times before, there's no point in me doing too much easy work in the pool as my technique just goes to pot. We'll keep it reasonably short. Won't be doing any more 5k swims, thank goodness. I'm fed up doing them in the pool. But yeah, probably about 3k. Keep the arms turning over and yeah, I'll just crack on with this Zwift session just now and I'll catch up with you a bit again as I'm heading off to the pool. There we have it. Zwift session now complete, and yeah, as simple as it gets. 90 minutes, nice and easy. Heart rate responding as expected, which is great. No cardiac drift, it wasn't spiking toward the end, and yeah, the power in a great place as well. Time for a quick shower, then off to the pool. As I'm heading to the pool here, I guess a quick update on my training, how it's been going and what I've been up to. After the Northumbrian, again, you will have probably seen the video of the 100 hundreds challenge. If you haven't, it should be up in one of the corners round about now. With that was obviously a 10k swim for like 2 or 3 weeks. I've done a monster amount of swimming and I feel it did help. After that, the focus has sort of been dialing in the TT position on the bike. Been doing a lot more work around that sort of race pace effort, just getting comfortable being in that tempo zone. And then the run, that's been going good as well. Past couple of weeks I've been pushing it a bit more. I managed to build up the long run steadily again and been doing a good bit of speed work, which has definitely helped with the turnover. For the lead in towards the race here, I was planning on doing a longer taper anyway, probably like 2 weeks. However, it started, yeah, been a week out now, probably a week and a half ago, as Thursday not there, but the week before I'd done a pretty massive day and after it I was completely cooked. On the day it was really warm and I think the heat just got to me, but to make matters worse, I'm pretty sure I'd also had COVID at the same time, because the next day when I woke up I was really tired, but it wasn't just sore legs tired. I could hardly get myself out of bed, but at the same time sort of I'm sure my taste was different, and yeah, my appetite was kind of gone as well, which isn't normal. I did not feel great at all for a few days, so it meant I had the Friday completely off. I tried to get back into it on the Saturday, and then by the Sunday again I was just not up for anything really. So by the Monday it was nice and easy building back into it, and yeah, from there, last week, the week just gone, I'd made sure to keep the intensity, but a lot of the volume training, all the easy sessions, just shorten them down a bit. And yeah, if I was on a ride or on a run, or doing a swim that I felt would be better to be shorter, I just made sure to cut it. Always when I start to ease off, I feel even more tired at first. However, the legs are starting to come round now, and yeah, they're honestly feeling pretty good. Injury wise, my right knee, my right hip is fine, my left hip is fine, my left knee, that's been bugging me a wee bit. However, I've been keeping on top of it with the ice pack, just stretching off like bilio, and again, yeah, if a run felt like too much, I just called it quits. It's definitely not just me that will feel this way, but always when easing off and tapering fairly early, I start to feel as if, have I done enough training? Am I being silly pulling back so soon? But now that it's a week out, yeah, because the legs are starting to come round, I definitely think it was the right decision. Just about made it to the pool. Time to head in, get this swim done, and I'll catch up with you once I've finished off. Swim now ticked off as well, and to be honest, I was in the water, didn't feel great, but to be honest, the paces weren't too bad. A classic workout of 300 builds, 50 spikes. So yeah, just sort of working through the gears on a longer effort, and then do 50-metre reps straight afterwards. Not going full gas, but just getting the arms turning over, making sure that I'm not being sluggish and just having a good stroke rate. Yeah, I feel like my swim is in a good place at the moment. Last week it wasn't feeling great, but yeah, the past couple of sessions I'm feeling better again, and I think I've decided sort of my mindset going into the race is not to swim fast, but to swim strong. Just, yeah, there's no point like thinking, oh yeah, I'll go super fast here, but then not actually getting any catch on the water. It's just to actually grab the water and then push it away. The pull and the push section of the stroke, make use of all of it. And yeah, I think just, I know now from the Northumbrian that I have the capability of putting together a decent enough swim to put myself in a position where I could be like a middle pack swimmer. Of course, transition 1 is then where it really matters. But yeah, just as long as I'm not too cold getting out of the water at the start of the race. That is the aerobic part of training done, but there's now one other thing that both my dad and I have added into our routines that, yeah, has actually really helped with the recovery aspect of training. So I'll get back to the house just now and I'll show you what that one is. And here we have it. After already having the recovery boots and the massage gun, we've finally completed the holy trinity of recovery tools for endurance athletes. We've got an ice bath. Now, we haven't gone too over the top with this one. I know you can get those like boxes that can cool it down and are like £1,000. We've gone for just the tub, and we're filling it up with ice every day, just with refilled ice cream tubs from the freezer, and that seems to be holding it at a reasonable enough temperature. We're sort of talking like, if it's a warmer day the previous day, maybe it's like 14 degrees. If it's cooler overnight, probably goes down to like 11 or 12, which is, in my case, cold enough. I think my dad, he probably wants it slightly cooler, but yeah, for me, a quick 90-second dip every day, just reduce the inflammation. Yeah, I felt it's really helped with my training. Let me jump in just now and I'll catch you afterwards. It's now the afternoon. I've edited the first half of this video, had lunch, and I'm just about to head off to the bike shop to collect my bike after it's been in for a service. Like always, I'd left at lastminute.com to actually get it sorted. Couldn't find a place, but luckily my dad was able to find a place down in Stewarton that would be able to get the service done. So yeah, heading off just now to collect that, and yep, we'll update you with the changes that's happened to the bike and what we'll do for the rest of the day. And I've now made it to the bike shop. I'm joined just now by Neil at Fastrider Cycles here in Stewarton, and he's going to give us a quick rundown of the changes he's had to make to the bike. And to be honest, they were pretty extensive. I didn't realise the bike was in such bad condition, but like I said earlier, absolutely brilliant. He's got it sorted in time for race day. Perfect. So let's get a run through of the bike just now.
Okay, well, the first thing we did was changed the chain ring on it, which was worn. There was nothing left of the teeth there. New cassette and new chain to match it. The biggest job was the headset. Modern race bikes, the hydraulic hoses are always through the headset bearings, which means you've got to strip out the cables from the handlebars, brake hoses. Then of course the apertures on the handlebars aren't wide enough, so you have to cut the adjusters off, get the whole thing put back together with new barbs, olives, lead through, back, handlebars on, taped up, and we're ready to go.
There you have it. Wow, thank goodness he's here to save the day. Again, Fastrider Cycles, Stewarton. Make sure to check them out. I'll put a link to everything down below. And yeah, time to get this bike back to the house. But yeah, thank goodness, bike picked up. And I'm super happy with the job that's been done. A new cassette, a new chain. It was obviously really needing it. But you know what that means? It's just going to be super fast for race day. So yeah, it gets me super excited for that one. I'll probably just finish the video off there. So if you did enjoy this one, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to keep up with the rest of the race week and also race day this coming Sunday, the 18th of August in Aberfeldy. Catch you in the next one.